Sup everybody, LS Motion here. Welcome back to another LEGO video. Today we're going to be starting a brand new LEGO project. We're going to be building the new LEGO Minecraft world. It has been a very long time since I've even touched a LEGO piece in the scheme of building a MOC, and we're going to be back. This time something a little different. We're going to be showing the building process, the beginning process of a brand new LEGO Minecraft world. How I do it, how it's done, and you get to see all of the shortcuts I take and things that make my world look very ugly on the inside, very good on the outside. Also, got a new setup here. This is new. Made it look very nice, nice background, and a new spot for the Minecraft world. We got a lot of planning to do here, a lot of things we got to do to start this LEGO Minecraft world, so we're going to get right on to that with the first step, which is planning the LEGO Minecraft world out. So let's try to see what the heck we want to even do with this build, good? So, there's a few things I want to do before building this Minecraft world. And that is, what the heck? Planning out what the heck we want to put in this world. It's always good to know what you want to do before you build your Minecraft world, so you can prepare where the heck you want things to go. We got our little plan out board here. We're gonna figure out what the heck we want to do for this LEGO Minecraft world. I need to plan out where each thing is gonna go, or else I will get confused and I will run into many, many problems while building this LEGO Minecraft world. So let's start the first step, which is planning this thing out, see where the heck everything's gonna go. So what I've done is I've jotted a few ideas of what I want in this LEGO Minecraft world. So we're gonna want a snow biome, taiga, a mountain, a river, forest, plains biome, a player base, and a swamp biome. Now that I have a few biome ideas, we gotta figure out where the heck everything's gonna be located before I start building and laying out the base plates and stuff. So let's do that next. This top corner here will be where the mountain is. So we'll draw a big square on kind of a table section. That's gonna be the mountain. Even I can have like a little spike on this side, and it'll be a wide river. It'll be like kind of like that. This will be where the plains is. Also here, we'll kind of have it smudge around like this. And this, on this side of the river, will be the base. And the base will have a bridge. I'm thinking a bridge will go across. We have base 2. We'll have 2 bases there, maybe a third one right here. So I'm thinking like a little house there, some farms in this area here, animal pens, all the fun stuff. This here will be the forest. And then over here, well, the plains, we'll have the taiga biome here. You know what, we'll make the plains go up to here because I don't have a lot of snow pieces. And then this side of the river will be more taiga, and then the mountain. So that's what I'm kind of thinking for the build. So let's do the next step here, which is getting all of the base plates laid out for the mountain as well as the river. Oh, that was freaking loud, dude. What the heck? We got some tan base plates. We got a huge stack of blue base plates, slightly smaller stack of light green, dark green, which we won't really need, and the important ones here. We have some small plates to fill in gaps, 2 big 32 by 32 gray plates, and then a bunch of very sun damaged modified plates that were from an old Lego table that I have chopped up into bits. Yes, I chopped Lego pieces. Don't worry, these are very damaged, very old, and they would be useless if I didn't do this. So let's start by laying everything out, making sure everything fits, and yeah, let's start with that. Okay, so this is kind of what I have laid out here. A very colorful mess of base plates here. So what I'm thinking now is I kind of modified the thing a little bit from what we drew. It happens. But what we're gonna do is have a river going like this, snaking around, doing that, a bunch of snake movement all the way to that side there. Mountain will be here, going like this, up to the edge of this light green plate. Have a base here, tiny section of a forest there. Another base, maybe 2 more bases here. The rest of the forest will be here. Taiga biome will kind of be in the middle here, stretching through. And then with all of this space here, I'm gonna try my best to make a snow biome. I'll show you guys what I have for snow biome parts. This is literally all I have for the snow biome. I don't have a lot of parts since I never really make snow biome MOCs. I can maybe salvage some white parts off of a few sets by destroying them. But yeah, I'm kind of cooked here. This is all I have for snow parts. So we have to make the biome relatively small. This stuff can wait because I won't be starting the biomes for a while. The thing I want to start first is, of course, the mountain in that far corner. I know for sure it's going there. Before I start that, I'm going to get a brick and connect each plate together so they don't slide apart and move around while I'm building the first part of the MOC. So let's start with that. So, time for the first part, which is building the mountain here. I'm just going to have colorful, random colored pieces just to use as filler because I don't need those parts for anything else. Okay, so this is what I kind of came up with here. This is the mountain section of the build, kind of laid out in a way. You can kind of see how it's going to go. We got a pretty decent size here. This is probably 3-4 feet long, and then we have another 2 feet going down that way. So it's going to be the biggest mountain build I've ever made. I don't know if I have enough pieces for this. We're going to find that out. But yeah, the next thing we got to do is really plan where everything's going to go. I'm thinking of having an abandoned mine shaft located in here, kind of going across the back. It's going to end over here in the middle of a lush cave, and the lush cave is going to blend over here into a dripstone cave. You know, kind of a cave entrance there, just a few cave entrances all around the build. And then on top of that, I'll just have kind of like a cave just snaking through to fill up any empty space. So that's kind of what I'm planning for this build. Trying to make the best of the space here. Usually I have it pretty blank on the back, but this one I'm going to go all out, if I have the pieces of course, to make a very nice, open, detailed cave build. But yeah. I'm gonna cut the camera for now, get this built, and I'll see you guys when this thing is done. Okay, it is another day working on the LEGO Minecraft world. This is kind of what I've been doing for the past little bit. Kind of taking little breaks, doing other things, but this is what I've got so far for the mountain build. As you can see here, I kind of just got it halfway built up, which is kind of what I normally do for my builds. I've started building the abandoned mine shaft, which is going through the bottom section of the cave here. Still have a ton of pieces to continue building this mountain, so I can make this as big as I want. After seeing it kind of laid out, I kind of plan more of the build out, kind of just based off of how many pieces I have. I'm thinking the hill will probably go up to here, so it'll be a pretty decent sized mountain, a little shorter than the last one. I'm gonna get back to building and we'll see how much better this looks after a little more progress. Okay, so this is 1 week of progress so far to the LEGO Minecraft world. Haven't really been filming too much of the building process, but this is kind of what we've got going on here. As you can see, in 1 week of building, not really much progress has really been made, mainly because of work and stuff. So this is kind of why I've been slow on the video uploads. It's just because I have no time to build anymore. But now that's the weekend again. I'm back on the build here, continuing the building process. But there are a few things that I've added to this build during the week, so we're gonna take a quick look at that before we finally wrap up this, cover the whole front of the mountain, and start the main cave section on the front of the build here. So let's go take a look at what I've done. So as you can see, still a very big mess. Bins upon bins and pieces just everywhere. This is just kind of how I build my world. We also have the abandoned mine set. I stole a few parts from it. Had to take the mine shaft beams from it to make my abandoned mine shaft, which we will take a look at over on the back of the build, where we have it kind of blending into a normal cave, goes into a mine shaft. We have a spider spawner back there, comes up to a dead end right here. And then up top, we have another kind of section. I have these transparent parts to kind of represent the cave continuing on, but on camera, it doesn't look the best. Once it's covered up, it'll be dark. You won't really be able to tell, but it's just a little bit of extra detail, probably unnecessary. Then over here, we have a small cave section kind of cutting into the side of the build, using up as much of that empty space as I could. Kind of just goes down and will either go to a cave entrance or just a dead end. Still haven't decided that yet. And then over on the open side here, this is what I'm working on today. We have another section of the mine shaft cutting through here. And then around this will be a lush cave with all the vines going down. And then on the front here will be the dripstone cave with a big cave entrance. Considering I haven't really built a lot of LEGO Minecraft MOCs in the past 2 years, this is looking very nice. Very happy with how it's looking so far. Once I put jumper plates and grass pieces on it, it'll look even better. But this is kind of what I got so far. I'm gonna continue building and I'll keep you guys updated when I have another step of progress. All right, another progress update here. This thing's looking pretty sick. This is the exterior of the mountain. We'll move this bin out of the way so you can see it a little better. But this is by far the biggest Lego Minecraft mountain I've ever built. And the great part is I still have a fair amount of stone pieces left to complete the cave section, plus build the spike. Does need some cleaning up, I feel, in this area to kind of blend it in a little bit better. But other than that, this looks really good so far. You can actually see it next to the Millennium Falcon there, the UCS Falcon, next to the mountain build. This thing is absolutely massive. We have the cave entrance I was talking about earlier for the spike cave. And then in here we have all of this space to fill up. Lots of space. So all this white here will be covered up with green for the moss on the ceiling. Put all of the glow berries hanging down from that. Have the mine shaft there, which is pretty much complete. Then down here we have to add all the ponds, little bits of clay, everything like that. And then all the dripstone and dripstone spikes coming out in this spot here. And then we have this pink pillar, which is basically just a support because there's nothing holding this up. I'm sure it's strong enough right now, but I don't want to risk bumping it and having the build fall apart. It's happened to me in the past and it sucks. But what I will probably do is have a waterfall going down maybe somewhere around the middle of the build to kind of add structural support there. Next step is going to be working on the cave here, and then I think that'll be pretty much it for this update. So let's go wrap that up and see how that looks. And in case if you guys were curious, this is what I look like next to the build. It's a pretty big mountain build. This thing is insane. It is decently strong. I wouldn't risk messing around and bumping it, but man, this thing goes up to like almost my chest there. This thing is insane. This took hours to do, by the way. All right, a few more days have passed by since the last part of this video. And yes, the outside of the mountain looks exactly the same, except for right over there, where we have a whole new cave section that I've added on the inside here. You have the same old abandoned mine shaft, cave, everything like that. But up here, I've actually added even more of a cave section that was blank before. And then we got the main area. And man, I'm very happy with how this looks here. We have the glow berries going from the ceiling, part of a mine shaft bridge there, another one there, hallway down there, third bridge down here with the minecart chest, and all of the nice lush things here. We have water, grass, moss, everything you'd find in a lush biome. Very happy with how it looks. The biggest cave section I've ever built in my life. And then down here we have a small section of a dripstone cave looking very good. And then we have the cave entrance, which will be nicely decorated later on when I have the actual terrain built around it. But I think the last part to complete this video is adding grass, extra snow, and tiles, plates, everything on the outside of the mountain to make it look complete. And after that, I think we'll be good for our first update here. So let's do that. And then we'll probably call it a wrap after that. It's been a lot of work, man. This took like 2 weeks to do, believe it or not. 2 weeks. Okay, so that is basically it for the video. This took 2-3 weeks to do, mainly because I have work. But as you can see, there's a lot of work that goes into this. This is why my videos never come out anymore. I'm just super duper busy, so that kind of explains it, why I'm not as consistent with the uploads as I used to be. But that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. And I'll see you guys in another LEGO video. Have a good one.